Hey everyone, it's Amanda, Pineal Painting, Sarasota, Florida. Alright, so I'm back. I'm doing an exterior, and I was thinking about it like a couple weeks ago. Well, actually, last time I did an exterior job, because when you own a business, you're always looking for ways to do things faster and easier on your body and everything. Some ways that take less time, because the longer it takes, the less money you're gonna make, and it's wear and tear on your body. So I try to limit that as much as I can. So I was brainstorming, and I was thinking, I wonder if I can spray the sealer on without using the actual sprayer, because with the actual sprayer I have to drag the sprayer around the house. I have to, I've got the line and the hose, and I've got the extension cord, and I got to go around and around the house. So I was like, I wonder if I could spray the sealer on with a little sprayer like this. Maybe some of you guys have already tried this before, but this is the first time I'm trying it today, because I thought of the idea, and I asked the guy down at my guys at the paint store one day when I was down there. I'm like, so can you spray that sealer? So what I'm talking about is the Masonry sealer. This is what I use. I use LOXON. It's a concrete conditioner sealer. So I'm like, can I use the LOXON in a pump sprayer? It would be so much easier. He's like, yeah, we did that. I was helping a buddy of mine, and that's exactly how we did it. We sprayed it on with the pump sprayer, and then we just back rolled it. So I'm like, all right. So I'm thinking about it this morning, and I'm at the paint store, and so I grabbed one, and I'm gonna try it today, since I've never actually done it before. Just an idea right now. I know it will work, but so basically I already did one side just to test it out, and it works really well. And if you missed it on, just a light mist, I didn't even have to back roll it. So the only issue is I didn't really think it through, and I didn't bring a funnel. So I'm thinking about, I might have to start carrying a funnel in the van. But so filling it up has been one issue today, but next time I'll be more prepared. I'm trying to use this bucket to catch any. What I did notice is that let me just make sure this isn't going through this sealer. So these drop cloths, they'll catch paint, but they won't catch the sealer. The sealer will go right through the drop cloth, because the sealer's like water. Very, very thin, like water. So let me clean this up, and I'm going to take it over to the side and show you. This is so much easier, and it's saving me so much time and energy. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe this. I'm so happy about this idea. Yay! Anytime I can do something easier and faster is good for me. Alright, so basically I've got the sealer in the pump sprayer, and let's go walk around to the other side. Check this out. I did this side already, and it came out really good. I can't even believe it. I can't even see now where I've actually misted it on. I can see maybe there's a little bit here that got missed. Of course, it's hard to see with my shadow, but right here, I mean, it missed on so nice. I actually got better coverage with this than I do with my other sprayer, but then again, it's not windy out today. It's really hard spraying with the sprayer when it's windy out. So basically, this is just a light mist with the sealer anyway. But I'm going to show you. Just barely missed it. Spot there that I missed the first time. So check this out. This is crazy. You can see right here where this is awesome. This is so, I can't even believe how good this is. So if anybody wants to try using it like this, and actually I was able to get down to the bottom, because the bottom of the house is where the sealer really, where it needs to be sealed. It gets the most moisture down here. I would say that, I will say that using the pump sprayer seems like it does use a little bit more. It does seem to use a little bit more paint than usual. Or I wouldn't say paint, I would say sealer. Because normally I could use probably maybe one, not even a gallon, just to mist these walls on these houses. And I'm already getting down to the bottom of the, I'll probably use a whole gallon just to seal this one. Okay. I can't believe this is working so good. I'm loving life right now. I'm like, yes. Try not to spray this stuff on my camera. All right, let's try it on this side of the house. There's a lot of shade over here. So let's see. Oh, I like it when it's pumped up real hard too. It sprays better. Uh-oh, I'm getting some wind on this side. Just misting it on, that's all it needs. You don't have to have full coverage with this. You just mist it on. And if you see, this is the problem with the, this is what happens when you're dealing with the sealer. It's so thin like water that if you mist it too heavily, it'll bead up and it'll run down the wall. And if you let the sealer dry like this, then you will see it when you paint. So that's why we back roll it. So if you're spraying it on heavy and it starts speeding up like this, you got to take a roller and you got to back roll it. This isn't bad, I'm just using this as an example, but the other side I already did, and I tested it to see, and I didn't even need to use a roller on it. Literally, you can't even really tell I sprayed the sealer on it. I'm trying to get the bottom like really, really good. The bottom's like the most important part. I'm just misting up and down. So you can see here, trying to make sure I'm not getting it all over the camera. You can see down here on the bottom where I went real heavy with it. You can see how it's beading up and it's running. It's running down the wall. So this is what you want to avoid. But I go heavy down on the bottom. It's actually good down on the bottom. It's not gonna matter down there. I trenched this out. The mulch and everything comes up to about here anyway, and I trenched it all out from the house. So any beading that happens down here it's actually good because you want to have the most protection on the bottom anyway. I'm loving this. This is way easier. I'll never do it the other way again. It cost me $15 for this little pump sprayer, and I doubt I'll probably be able to use it again, just because this sealer, it dries like rubber, and so I don't think I'll be able to clean the tip and everything out good enough to use it again. So it's kind of like a throwaway type situation. And see this, there's a big crack here. So I'm sealing first before I caulk any of the cracks, because I'm hoping that the sealer will penetrate into these cracks and actually seal up the crack before I go over it and caulk it. I'm trying to stay off of the shutter. I gotta get that shutter down. Gotta have like a wing nut bit on that to get those down. Look how awesome this is. Have any of you guys ever tried this before? If not, you need to. Stay away from the windows. This is awesome. So this is basically what it looks like. There's like a little tiny bit of dripping right here. Get that with my fingers. So, but look, as you go back to where it's starting to dry up now, you can see this little bit here? It's running, dripping. Don't want that. You don't want those little beads. I mean, this isn't bad, really. I'm a little over obsessing with it, but so. Well, you can look at that, and the only reason why you can tell that there's sealer on it is because it's shiny. So you can tell where it got sealed and where it didn't get sealed because it will be shiny. Do this again. I'm so happy about this. Alright. Let me move this extension ladder. I'm gonna need this anyway. I'm spraying the soffit today too. Alright. I'm not gonna get that bottom right there right now. A little bit of dirt. Obviously want to make sure, like I pressure washed this house yesterday, but you definitely want to make sure that before you spray the sealer on, that you have a clean surface. The wall surface is clean. And I just got sealer all over the camera. Ah, okay, so if there's any dirt and stuff on the bottom, you want to make sure and take a broom and knock that off before you do any sealing. It's another big crack. Try not to fall over the bushes. A little bit of it is misting onto the soffit, which doesn't matter. Alright, so you guys just watched me seal the whole side of the house with a pump sprayer. I have to move all this too. Need to pump it again. I mean, I guess you could do it with a bigger pumper, a pump sprayer. And that might be easier. They'll cost more. Those things are more expensive for something that you're only going to use once. I think this was sufficient. It's windy. All right. Yes. So I don't know if you can see here. If you look right here, you can see where the sealer didn't get on and then where the sealer did get on. So, I mean, it did get on there. It's just not as apparent because it's just a mist. But if it looks dry. And so that's what I'll go around and check for those type of things. And that's it. So, That's sealing, LOXON sealer on stucco with a pump sprayer.